You can choose the 4-foot or the 6-foot, but pretty much pre-lit and that same aesthetic, those beautiful organic branches.
Yeah, so, you know, once we set a palette or set a theme, I think it's really important that we have the architecture that travels it all the way around. So once you need to, I say something always, which is, we want to touch everything as far as we can see to as near as we can touch and engage it. So now we need, if we're doing a birch theme, or we actually could, and today we're going to show you gold as well, I want to create some architecture in this space. And what I love to do, as I said, birch trees is probably one of my most staple go-tos, natural, large-scale ones, but I can never get them lit. So what we've created are these lit trees that are in 3 different sizes, and so we can use them around the room, as we've used here this gold 6-foot one. Oh. We've used it beside the doorway. We could use these indoors as well as outdoors. They can go inside inside your front door, your outside door. In fact, actually inside the set today, what we've been able to do, I don't know if it's able to show it on camera, but we put them outside the windows. Oh my gosh. So again, so here we are, we're in our living space, and we're seeing outside this magic. So we're in this journey. You know, it's always about how we journey. You know, our experiences are by the things that we experience, not just see. So we have to connect ourselves through all these things. So.
You know what I love about this is that I did my research on you. I do know who you are, and every time I see your beautiful creations, I think, oh my gosh, this has got to be so hard. And I do know how many hours, but the fact that you're making it easy for us to continue that magic, you know, that you've edited this wonderful collection for us. So remember, choose the 2-foot, the 4-foot, or the 6-foot, and all you do is decide, do you want that white birch, that pristine, beautiful look, or do you want that always classic gold?
You know, it's so funny because when we were working with the products, one of my associates who has children, you know, I mean, I think it's also important in all the beauty of all of this. I mean, we are families and we have children, and how do we engage our children? And it was so sweet because she was like, oh my, David, we could use these and build the greatest snowman and make these his arms. Oh my gosh. I mean, how adorable is this?
And you know, David, while you're holding that, I mean, do notice how malleable these are, how beautifully made.
Yeah,
and if I may say so, this is beautifully priced because I mean, there are some of these that are outrageously expensive. Look at our prices here, and we have FlexPay. Incredible.
I mean, I think that's what's so, what I care most about is that we give purpose and we give value to all things. It's never about creating something that one can't have and can't have it, and then when you have it, have value. And I think what's so beautiful about these pieces is that they are quality in the light. So if we can talk about the light for a couple of seconds. You know, light is something that generates itself from the sun. I mean, and I always talk about how we can be absolutely mesmerized and put into a trance by a single candle flame. And I think that is because it's atoms, it's live energy, as we are energy. And so we speak to it. So in the creation of LED, which has made so much of our lives easy in so many ways, it has and in the early days, the color of the light was not accurate. So as it did look like a candle flame. And so what's been incredibly arduous and time consuming was to create these colored bulbs so that they actually look like candlelight.
So they have that warmth,
They look like fire. They look like fireflies. They have this warmth, so we feel it. And what I'm so happy about with this product is that we've actually, I think, accomplished the best quality of it in anything that I've seen around of the quality, because that was the most important to me, was that we had this. It wasn't too blue, it wasn't too gray, but they were these beautiful, beautiful warm lights. So the gold has a little bit more yellow color to it, and the white birch is a slightly whiter.
And so keep in mind, everybody, many options here. If you want to go ahead and purchase each one, the truth is you can pick up the 2-foot, the 4-foot, or the 6-foot. Really, it's $20. It would be $60 or less than $60 pretty much much to pick them all up if you wanted to go ahead and get every size in the color of your choice.
It's amazing.
It's an amazing deal.
It's really, really amazing.
If you've priced these and do it and price them, and you'll know that this type of effect is very expensive. The white birch is just, you know, sometimes when you close your eyes and you think of that winter landscape and you see those barren trees and the pristine snow that hasn't even been touched.
It's romantic.
So beautiful.
I mean, you feel like you're in a novel with birch. I mean, birch tells, actually, you know, that's funny, I think, Leslie, that birch actually tells its own story to you.
Agreed.
It's very romantic, and we are able to, it's I think, such a beautiful go-to as a basis for, you know, for absolutely everything. It's the staple.
We have a testimonial caller. We're going to wait just a moment, Kim. I see you there. I'm coming to you in just a moment. 076701 is your item number on the beautiful lit trees. Do keep in mind that you're getting those warm, beautiful LED lights, so they run cool to the touch. They really last so long, and really, it's such a wonderful way to just create that winter landscape, that wonderland that you want to do in your home, and an inexpensive way. Really, a way you can keep bringing back year after year after year. 076701 is your item number. Let's right along. We have such a little time with you, and I want to kind of hoard you to myself.
I know, we have so many things to do.
So many things to do. Let's talk about these gorgeous